Guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again, and if you're new here, welcome here. I am Jen. I am a mature woman that loves makeup. If you are in for a special treat today, wait and see. Everybody is taking all of their foundations and mixing them together and putting them on their face. We're not doing that. Have you ever wondered what a makeup foundation actually looks like on mature skin? Do you have texture? Do you have fine lines? Do you have deeper lines? Do you have, scars or anything like that? Before you go and jump into buying a foundation, wouldn't you like to know what it really looks like on real skin? Well, I've got plenty of fine lines, plenty of texture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, one at a time, show you what they look like. And then I'm going to wipe them off with a makeup wipe, clean my face, and go to the next ones. I think what we'll do is two. I'll do one on this side and one on this side. I'm not going to do my entire face, but I will do this area right here to give you an idea of what they look like. Let me scoot closer here. I do have my lighting set up a little different, so you're seeing me in direct on lighting. There's a little bit of shadow because I have the light kind of off because I need to have my mirror to see what I'm doing. Okay, that said, I have some newer foundations. I have some foundations that have been around a little bit. Most of these are the popular ones that are going on right now. And matter of fact, I'm opening the brand new NARS as we speak. I haven't even tried it. Some of these are the right color. Matter of fact, I can tell you now, this is a little dark for me. Some of them aren't, and these are all, for the most part, full coverage. Some of them aren't. I have the Tarte in here. Anyway, we'll go through them. Let's get to it. Let's start off with one. Let me start off with one that I know looks good. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. I love this foundation, and this is in the color Breeze, 0.05 Breeze. I never knew what color that was, to be honest with you guys. I'm going to do that on this side. I'm not going to go super heavy. I am a little heavier handed as far as foundations go. So, and I'm just using these little guys here because I wanted to make sure to use a clean sponge for each one, as much as I hate using these guys, but I have dampened it. So let's see how this goes. And I'm more of a brush person, so if you guys watch me, you know that. I'm not liking this sponge off the bat, but it is what it is. I thought about doing it with a brush, but it's too hard to really clean that brush off between. And as far as like using my hand, this thing is a little too damp. As far as using my hand, I hate putting makeup on with my hand. So just to give you guys an idea. I mean, we're not going super crazy with this. This is more of a medium coverage foundation. This is one I use on a regular basis. The reason why I like this one, it doesn't really settle into lines, but it gives you a nice, even coverage. It is a medium, like I said, coverage. There's that one. Now I'm going to take that and go to, I need to get me a little garbage. I'm going to throw that behind me in the bin. Start off with a, I should have wet all these first because I don't want to get my hands soaking wet every time. It's so hard to, let me wet a few of these sponges real quick here. Sorry guys. I tried to have everything set up so I could just jump into this, but I didn't. Sorry. Okay, next, let's grab a drugstore one. I'm just blindly grabbing. This is the new Super Stay from Maybelline, and this is a little dark for me actually. This is in Classic Ivory. This is all they had left, so I grabbed it. It was either this or a super dark color, and I'm going to put this on this side. Like I said, don't mind the color. It's not the perfect color. Mainly what I'm trying to show you guys is how this sits on the skin how it works around lines, settles into lines, and just overall how it looks. I have no filter on here, and I am not using any primer. I figured that would be fair to give a real even chance for each one, to show that this is more of a high medium to full coverage. It is buildable, and there is that. It is not too bad. This is the first time I've used this one. Let me get that in there. There we go. It is not really the right color for me, but this is, right here is my one of my all-time favorite looks right here. This one, you see how nice that looks? It sits nice on the skin. I'm not setting these with powder or anything. I'm just I'm showing you how they work and how they work on the skin. You learn a lot by putting it on your face, and you can't necessarily do this when you go into some stores. A lot of stores do let you, but there you go. There's that one. I'm going to pause it for a second, clean my face, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. And next we are going to, trying to pair a drugstore up with a higher end brand next to each other. As we go, I'm trying to pick things that are similar. I mean, they're not exact, but I'm trying to get similar ones. Quite a few of these I haven't even tried myself, so you guys are getting to try them with me. This is CoverGirl Vitalis Healthy Elixir, and this is in the color Ivory. I have not tried this one yet. Let's see how this goes. I've been wanting to try this one. I've heard really good things about this. It's supposed to have a lot of health benefits. There we go. Well, that was a little much there, but let's go ahead and put that on this side. Oh, I don't like the smell. Right off the bat, this has a very medicine-y, kind of almost chemical-y smell. Not really something I like near my face. I am liking how it's going on, figuring I am putting it on with these sponges, and I don't really like these sponges. Not something I would normally use to put my makeup on, but it was the easiest way to make sure that I didn't cross, you know, any of these together. This seems to be a low coverage. It's kind of evening out my color. I'm not sure. I'm not really reading what these claim to be. This is a lightweight full coverage makeup. I don't see full coverage. I see medium at best, but I'm not really building this. Well, no. I would say high medium coverage. It's not the best color in the world for me, but I like the luminosity of that. That's really pretty. I am trying to let these set a little bit before I go ahead to the next one, to the next set. This is not necessarily the perfect color for me. Once I get done, guys, let me know below what you guys liked, what you guys thought was the best one for me. And I will let you know at the end some of my favorites. But that is the CoverGirl Vitalis Elixir. That is a fairly new one that's out. Well, it's new to me, definitely. Let's go on to a new sponge. This one is brand new to me. I absolutely am loving this. I went a little overboard and got this. This is the Forever Undercover 24-Hour Full Coverage Dior Foundation. And this is in the color 10. 010. I think this is going to be a little dark for me. I don't know, maybe not. It looks like it's probably going to be. I have only tried this once, just playing around with it. Yeah, it is too dark. And I really liked how it sat on my skin. I didn't wear it really out or anything. I just put it on to kind of wear it around the house because I wanted to try it. This is one they've been talking about online quite a bit. It does have that typical high-end perfumey smell. I think if I did this again, I would really seriously consider finding brushes or something else to use than these sponges. These sponges are making it a little difficult to get this on comfortably, but it's not bad. That is pretty. That is really pretty. Now, keep in mind, I'm under a very bright studio light. You can, if you can see over here, this is how I normally do it. Let me see if I can block it. This is this natural light that I normally use to try to give you guys an idea. That glow. See how pretty? That looks so pretty in this light. I'm really liking that. And it's not settling. This is what I liked when I put it on and kind of wear it around the house a little bit. That is really pretty. I need to kind of show you guys up close a little better. But honestly, I don't see much difference, do you? That's why I'm showing these. This is Dior. And this was the, this is CoverGirl. Dior, CoverGirl. This is a little more luminous, I think. But this has also had a few minutes to set. But honestly, I like this. And of course, there is a huge price difference in these two. That's the whole reason why I'm doing high-end next to drugstore. I'm going to pause it again, wash my face, and I'll be right back. In between, I am using the Extra Gentle makeup wipes. These are the makeup remover. These are the Equate brand. They're similar to the Neutrogena ones. I've used these for years, and they're pretty good. I also have a cool cloth here that I am patting cool water on my face afterwards, just to keep any irritation at bay, because I am putting a lot of makeup on. So I've got quite a few of them here. I really like that Dior, but you know, honestly, I didn't see that much of a difference. I don't know if you guys felt the same way between the two. Okay, let's grab two more out of here. Let's see if I can find something kind of similar. I'm going to grab this BH Cosmetics. And we are going to go up against, I need something similar. Let's go against YSL. This is going to be a good one. Let's go ahead and put the YSL on first. Make sure I got that. That was a little damp. Let's go ahead and do the YSL first. This is the All Hours foundation. And this is in the color Ivory. I'm going to do that one on this side this time. This is a little light for me, but it's so pretty. I usually mix this with the other one, the Toshalat. I don't say it right. To kind of get the right color, because that one's a little dark for me, and this one's a little light. Plus this one is a little matte, I feel, for me. But it's pretty. None of these have been super, super bad. But I usually don't hang on to a foundation. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out. And a clean one. And we are going to go on to the BH Cosmetics. And this is the Naturally Flawless from BH Cosmetics in the color Ivory. See a pattern going on here, didn't you? You kind of get an idea of what everybody's ivory looks like. And it gives you an idea of what they are similar in color-wise. Because I do, and this one is a little light for me also. Oh, I should have used it the other way. I noticed these little sponges, they curve one way. I'm going to turn this one the other way. they curve inward on some of them, and it makes it hard to really get the product there. Well, that's a lot of product. Didn't mean to do that. Let me see. If I remember right, this BH Cosmetics is, well, besides being light for me, if I remember right, it did settle in my lines kind of bad. But also, I did do a moisturizing mask this morning, and mainly because I knew I would be doing this. That is weird. I don't know if you saw that. When I patted back over an area, it pulled, it's actually lightening it every time I tap. See that red area right there? But this is pretty full coverage. There we go. They're not looking bad, but I'll tell you, this is oxidizing. If you notice, a few of these are. Because this one was as light as this when I first put it on. I didn't even think of that. We can also kind of pay attention to who oxidizes and who doesn't. But see, I pressed on there and it did it again. It seems to be pulling it back up. And there we go there. Right at my nose, right here, right across my chin. I don't like how this one, see, it's kind of settling and kind of creasing in there. Sometimes if you take your finger and you pat, you can kind of smear it back out. It's kind of doing the same thing under my eyes. The YSL, that one really, I've always thought this foundation was too light for me, but I never really, you know, did my whole face with it on. I never realized that it oxidized that much because it was this light. Let me show you. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of this out so I can show you here. That's how much it oxidized. Okay, trying to get this spread out here. Wow, that's a big difference. It's like day and night. I mean, I know some foundations do oxidize, but that is quite a bit right there. That is quite a lot. But this is the YSL, and this is the BH Cosmetics. I'm actually liking how this looks here a lot better than how that looks. It's kind of creasing in there a little bit. I just think my skin overall looks better on this side, and this is almost kind of accentuating some of my pores and texture right there. Big time. If you see it in this light, it makes a huge difference. It's so hard to do it this way because I wanted to set up a little different way to give you guys a better idea. Now see where I said how it oxidized? That is almost the same color as this now. But you see how much you can build that up there. And on to the next one. Next we're going to do MAC Studio Fix Fluid. And this is in the color NW13. And we are going to go against the Maybelline Fit Me. And that is in the color Classic Ivory. Go ahead and do the drugstore one first. Oh, that's right. I don't think this has a pump. Nope, this one doesn't have a pump. I hate when foundations don't have a pump. It's so much more difficult. I love my pumps. A lot of people love this foundation here. I have recently tried the stick version of this. It's a, it's foundation and powder in a stick. If you watched my my Glow Natural Gorgeousness video, you'll see I use that. I use that on like almost the daily. I don't get a lot of coverage out of this one. This one is, I thought this one was kind of a fuller coverage. I don't think it is. Usually tells you right on it too. Normal to dry skin, new look. This is the dewy one. Let's see. Usually they tell you right on the front. I would call this a medium coverage. I would. I love the dewy. I love dewy foundations. They're just so, to me, they're so pretty. And a lot of people like that matte look, but I just think matte's nice and all, but on aged skin and drier skin, and really I think any skin, it just brings life back so much. Look, of course my video stops, but that's nice and dewy. Now let's go over to the MAC side. Let's get that side going. Oops, I forgot I have a pump on this one. Let's go over to the MAC side. And let's get that one going. This is in the, oh, I use that same dumb side again. One side of these sponges are very curved, but I put a little much there. There we go. Get that blended in. It's hard to blend these in so fast. My camera keeps filling up, I think. But there we go. There is the MAC against the, that is just crazy dewy. You can tell a lot of these, this one really needs to be set with a powder. There's a few of these that we've ran across that do. The MAC, I think the MAC sets itself. I love this foundation. This is a newer foundation for me. But there's the MAC, and there is the Fit Me. Sorry guys, I didn't realize it wasn't recording. This is the AOA Perfect BB Cream. I figured I would throw this in. They call this a BB cream. I actually get a medium coverage out of this. I love this stuff. And I have already put that on. I thought this was recording. I'm having trouble with my camera right now. So I'm hoping that I get to tape all these. But this is in the color Fair. That's that there. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'll put the one on the other side. I'll be right back. This is the, as I said, the AOA Perfect BB Cream, which I feel is really a medium coverage. And this side, I had a trouble getting this to really blend in with this little sponge. It's not wanting to really give me a nice flawless kind of look like it usually does. But that is the YSL, the Touche Latte, and that is in the color Cool Porcelain. That's those two, the BB cream and the YSL. You see the difference in coverage though. But I do believe this is a medium coverage where you do get a full coverage out of this one. This is Dermablend Smooth Camo. And I believe this is also, oh, this is in linen. And on this side I have number 7. This is a drugstore brand if you're not familiar with it. And I don't see the color on the bottle. This is Cool Vanilla. This is a little dark for me. I went ahead and put the one on that side. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on this side. I'm running low on memory here, guys. So I'm trying to get these done. We only have a couple left to do. But I wanted to show you that. That's pretty. That is pretty. I don't remember that one being so nice. I haven't really used this one a whole lot. It is a light coverage where this one on this side It's more of a full coverage. Give you an idea. This side is number 7, and that is the Lift and Illuminate Foundation Firmer Even Skin, is what it claims. And this is Dermablend Smooth Camo on this side. This claims to be a medium coverage, but I am seeing more of a high medium, almost a full coverage there. And this side is the Milk Makeup in the color Fair. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations. If you watch my videos, you know I wear this one a ton. And on the other side, I'm going to do the new NARS foundation. I'm going to go ahead and do this one on camera because I haven't even tried this one, so let's try it. This is the NARS, and what color is this one? This is DeVille, I guess is the color. Looks a little dark. This looks way dark for me. Oops. I'm going to make a mess. This is the new NARS. Oh gosh, I put way too much. Not a mess. No, sorry guys, I put way too much. I'm going to switch sponges. I'm kind of blend that out. There we go. They say a lot of nice things about this. I have heard a lot. I'm doing this one on my more textured side because I have heard that this one emphasizes texture on a lot of people. I don't know, it's not looking that bad. But I did it up against Milk. Milk is supposed to be a very matte formula foundation, which I don't really think it is. It's got a lot of luminosity to it, where it is emphasizing. They do say it emphasizes texture up here by your eye to stay clear of the eye area. I'm going to try to blend that down with my finger a little bit. They are right. I will tell you. Well, let me go ahead and do that because I usually use my foundation up to my eye. That really accentuated my texture there. Now down here, it's not that bad, but right under my eye, it did. But not any worse really than any other one. I think it's kind of pretty. I didn't think I was going to like it, to be honest with you. But there you go. This is Milk, and this is the new, what do they call this one? I'm sorry. NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. This is the new one that just came out. I think it is. It should be. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun showing you all my different foundations and the different effects that they show on the face. Pretty much they all passed and didn't emphasize too much of my areas. As you see, I have a lot of texture to my skin that you guys really probably don't notice, but right in here. And let me get a little closer. So you can see I've been accused of having really nice skin, but I think you can see my texture here. I have been doing treatments to try to reduce my pores, but there we go. That was up close and personal there. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe below. Give me a like, and I'll see you again soon. Love you guys. Bye.